I need the traveling merchant to give us what we need. I want more spicy eels though. It's going to be basically I'm trying to decide which next run I want to do. There is 3 things I want to do. One thing is a good, oh that's cute, a good perfection run. Let's water the cat. Never forget to water the cat. I love it that Concerned Ape added it, that watering the bowl gives you extra friendship with the cat, same as like closing the barn at night. By the way, our barn and coop are completely empty. There is no animals in there. We had a ton of ducks because we needed the duck feather, and then we had some animal supplies that we needed for the bundles. So as soon as we finished it, they got sold. So those are empty. But I like that they added that to the friendship. So there was something that people do just to be nice to the animals that actually has a purpose in game. Same as like adding foraging when you get berries, when you get moss from the trees. So it's like a couple of nice good additions. Please give us plum pudding. No. I already saw like there was already 2 dishes and I'm like, no, we're not getting it. I'm going to do it a little bit backwards. I'm going to go to Skull Cavern for a bit until 12:30. Oh, hi, Head of Wires. Welcome to the stream. We are Gemme TV. Me and my sister, I'm Gemme Francis, she's Gemme Simo. We play different games. We also have like a YouTube channel, TikTok and stuff. I watch anime. She plays Zomboid now on Saturdays. And she does like more horror games. So she does majority is horror and survival, and then she does cozy games as well. So one game that she chooses as her chill game that she's always going to do, it's Zomboid, because she loves playing as a relaxing game. She loves doing like the highest difficulty of Zomboid because that's how she likes it. So that it's her fixed game. Mine is Stardew. And then I do Mondays, I do 12 to 2. I do Stardew, and then I do 3 to 5. I play Baldur's Gate 3. So that's the first of the RPG games that I'm going to play. And then Gemissimo just started again recently with Zomboid, and then once she's feel a little bit better, she's going to add in the other slots. So I assume as soon as the new Resident Evil comes in, that will be the horror game in the horror slot. As soon as it's out, and then like she does her Zomboid, and then we also react to Stray Kids content as well. But yeah, we're doing we're going to restart our co-op soon. The plan was to do Hollow Knight together and switch controller. Even though I know it's not a main like co-op game, but we're going to play to death. So we switch who's controlling the character once one of us dies. It's going to be probably me playing for 5 minutes and Gemissimo playing for a lot longer because my sense of timing sucks. Doing like time jumps, taking the right time for traps and stuff, it's not my forte. like my sense of time for timing things, it's rubbish. So it's going to be fun, like seeing me struggle with that. I'm okay with combat. I'm usually okay with combat. It's just like timing jumps and timing traps. I'm rubbish. So we've done it a lot of times with other games. The one that I remember, the most glorious one, was years ago with Prince of Persia. So we're talking about like a good chunk of years. Please no one tell me exactly how many, because I don't want to feel old today, because I know it was probably more than 10 years ago. But basically I used to do like more the fighting, and then she used to do, yeah, no, I'm not going to do the math about it. She used to do like the timing traps. So there was this bit of the game where you had traps, and then you had to do like multiple wall jumps into battle. So we done this time, and it was on an early PlayStation. I don't remember if it was, maybe it was PlayStation 2. It wasn't PlayStation 1. So we done, like, she done the traps, passed me the controller mid-jump, I done the wall jump into the battle. Or it was like she done the wall jump and then passed it to me on the last bit for the battle. It was glorious. It was like almost like it went so smooth, like magic. So it was... Oh, you did the jump. I don't remember. It's been a while. But yeah, it's basically... because we have different skills for different things, but Hollow Knight will be something like that. I might be okay with the battles, but I'm going to be the most rubbish thing ever for timing. Oh, bear with me a moment. I have kittens around. I have a pocket full of mice for when they come near the computer, so they don't pull the cables. Every now and then, they done it in the past. They ended up... Give me... I'm quite literally here just to get spicy heals, because I finished them. Yeah, no, I'm going to do the commentary. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. It's going to be quite literally 5 minutes of me playing and 20 hours of you playing. It's going to me like the bad thing that you have not realized is that me messing up is going to be very difficult not to swear. So that could be an experience. I tend to be slightly foul-mouthed, and by that I mean like I swear like a trucker. But I am trying my best not to do as much. I mostly succeed. Like, oh my god, the only the only problem is that currently, like, Gemissimo, she's actually editing my playthrough of Soma. So I wanted to do something for Halloween because I had the day off. So I was like, oh, I'm going to put some vampire makeup, because that's my go-to. You get like some cool makeup. I have like loads of like gothic style clothes and corsets and stuff. So I was like in my vampire attire with decent makeup on. I will play scary games. And then we were going through the list because Gemissimo has tons of games and a lot of them are fudge. I was not paying attention. Okay. I have a kitten on the monitor. No, 2 kittens. She brought the toy. She quite literally put it on the keyboard. We have a plastic cover for the keyboard so they don't walk on it. I forgot what I was talking about. Oh my god, my brain. Let's heal a little bit before going into battle. I forgot what I was talking about. I got distracted by the cat leaving me the mouse on the keyboard. Oh, for Halloween. Yes, yes, yes. So I wanted to play scary games for Halloween. So I didn't know if I wanted to do some smaller, quicker games and do a little bit of them. I don't want a light. But then like we were going through the list of games and Jamesimo realized that I never played Soma. And I never really heard anything specific of the game apart from it was popular at one point. Oh my god. I have toys. Go get it. So I never played Soma before and I didn't know the game and stuff. So she was like, oh, you can play for Halloween. What she didn't expect was me then like swearing and making jokes that were on the filthier side the entire time. Because if anyone played Soma, there is a specific interaction with a game item that whoever like done the animation for it made it look very explicit. So we had to make a counter of how many times I said a specific thing on while playing, and it's been more than 20, I assume, because those interaction in the games happen a lot. But it's like that actually was my only gripe with the game, as like that animation, because I didn't need it to be there, and it was like kind of disgustingly graphic for no reason, absolute no reason whatsoever. So the game would have been like perfectly fine without it be there, and there was no real reason to have it there, just like to be graphic, that's all. Well, it was only there for one reason, yeah. But like, yeah, no, I must have, like, that was one of the top amount of swear words that I've done in a game. I kinda like, I get a slight pass. Yeah, for sure. I only get a slight pass with swearing a little bit more if I'm playing like heavy, not explicit games, but the games that they have like mature content, or if there is more like more violence and stuff like that, because we know already that the rating is for mature content if you want to play it. So it will oh my god, Javissimo, I might need a hand. I have like, hello darling. Can you not be there, please? I'm struggling with the kittens today. Usually after they eat... Where is she? No, she's gone, she's gone. Usually after they eat, they go and sleep. And for some reason today, they're just getting the zoomies. Because normally they just have a snooze in the cat tree, or they just fell asleep somewhere after eating, and for some crazy reason today they're just wired up. Bless. I don't have the energy for them sometimes. But it's the problem is, like, when I stream, I have no issue of them being around, but they keep pulling at the cables that they shouldn't touch all the time. I didn't get into the car. Huh? All intact. Yeah, fair. I have... Okay, never mind. It's fine. They have like some treats around that it looks like Jamesimo thought that they went into it, but they didn't. They just like have extra energy today. Alright. Let's give me some spicy eels. The game has been rubbish. Usually I've been requested thing for the game and the game has been kind enough to give it. But it's not been as nice today. I have like actually a clip that was glorious of me asking the game to give me a ancient seed and getting it straight away, and I was like, that is good timing. But it's like, it only happens sometimes, but I love when that happens. Oh, we got a diamond, so we get a little bit more speed. Give me spicy eels. Give me spicy eels. Give me spicy eels. I want the speed. I need the speed. Being slow sucks. I got 1 diamond and 1 ruby. So I'll just move them so I keep an eye on what I has. So I remember and I have a look. Yeah, like whenever you're at the start of the game, when you don't have coffee, it feels like you're walking so sluggish. Like, it's not as bad as the walk of shame that you get if you accidentally exhaust yourself. That is like so slow. But so not as bad, but it kind of feels like it when you go really quick in the game. No, I recently, with the chill game that I play on my own out of stream, I was doing perfection, so I finished perfection, and then I was just doing like 20 million CC runs. I was doing the first couple of days, finding out the bundles, give me spicy eels, and then if I didn't have the right combination, I was just restarting it. I just don't know if I do that sort of style, like restarting the game 20 million times, if people will like seeing it. Because then it will be me just restarting the first 5 days 20 times. Well, technically 6 days, because you find out the first few bundles on day 6 anyway. But yeah, I'm waiting for a god run. So I can, luck-wise, so I can do a perfection. The other thing that I want to try and do is get to the desert festival in spring. So try to unlock the desert as early as possible, because you can get a ton of stuff with that one, because you get the free combination of luck and speed from the vendor. So if you do the I'll use the other sword. So if you do the what is it, the rare fruit with the spicy sauce, you get luck. And the holy blade, it's so good because you get free crusader, so you can kill mummies earlier. And then I don't need to get Ginger Island. Oh, 1 second, bear with me a moment. Dry throat. Nothing better than coffee. No, I have one of the meds I take gives me a dry mouth. And it's annoying as hell because I don't actually like to drink water. But coffee will do. It's the main reason why we put the hydrate reminder. Because I full on forget to drink. So at least we have a command that reminds me when I'm playing. So at least when I'm on stream, I'm mostly hydrated. The cool thing that we have with the channel is that me and Jamesimo kind of play loads of different games, so we cover a different variety. So for me, like my cozy game, my go-to chill game, it's Stardew. It has been Stardew for a while. I've been playing basically since... I don't remember if I played straight on the year that it came out, because my memory sucks, but I think I did. But I have like thousands of hours in this game. Not all of them are on Steam, so I don't know exactly how much I played. Because there was a good chunk of time where I was... Oh, nice. Yeah, it's a good for energy. So I do not know exactly how many hours. I will say maybe about 4,000 plus hours in this game, because I have about 2,000 plus hours on Steam that I know I played, but then I played for a couple of years on Switch for a while. And then sometimes I played offline on Steam as well, so it has not all my hours there. I have issues with my hands. Both me and Jamesimo, we have some health issues. One of the things that we have is HEDS, that causes issues with your joints because of collagen problems. But basically, I used to play a ton of more games with mouse and keyboard, but a few years ago I started having issues with my hands. So if I play mouse and keyboard, it causes me pain. So I cannot do that anymore. So I've been playing either controllers, so I will be like either PlayStation with controller or computer using a PlayStation controller, or playing handheld consoles. So in the past, like I used to play a ton more computer games, and I do love like indie games a lot because the story is a ton more interesting. And sometimes the visuals are more interesting as well. But then like I had to switch to controller for majority of the games, or a handheld. Like once I bought the Steam Deck, my Switch went dormant. I have not touched my Nintendo Switch once since I bought my deck. Like it's so much better. It's crazy. There is no comparison whatsoever. Not even a tiny little bit. Fair. It's more also like I didn't even think about getting the Switch 2 because the price for what you get, it's mental. It is not worth it. Not even a tiny bit. I just realized I messed up. I was supposed to come back to check the saloon, and I didn't. I got distracted in the Skull Cavern, and I didn't come back to check the saloon. I hate my brain sometimes. Okay, so Gemissimo, can you remind me to come back and check the saloon? Because I'm worried that I'm going to forget. Thank you. So I'm just going to be in Skull Cavern for until about 12 o'clock. Come back, check the things, and then... Oh, hi, Phoenix! Yeah, so like my memory sucks, and me and Jamesimo, we have theories. So there is this thing, when we were kids, both our parents worked, and sometimes our cousins used to babysit us. So we come from a massive family. So our mom was the youngest of 9, and on our father's side, it was 9 siblings as well. And me and my sister were one of the youngest of the cousins, and we have a ton of cousins. So basically, when we were young, a lot of times we will have our cousin babysit, and every now and then there've been a couple of accidents when one of us will get hurt, and basically everyone was like, "Oh, I don't remember which of the two it was, but I think it was Francesca," and I was like, And then someone else, oh, that happened. I wasn't sure which of the two it was. I think it was Francesca. So when I was a kid, I will say before age 12, A, because I'm accident prone and clumsy like no tomorrow, but B, also because of some negligence from our cousin's side, I ended up having, at least that I know for sure, at least 3 concussions when I was a kid, of 2 of which I probably should have gone to the hospital for. And then a handful of accidents that happened that we're not 100% sure that it was me that got hurt, but we're 90% sure. So we had this joke that that my memory sucks because I hit my head a lot when I was a kid. I'm also dyslexic and neurodivergent and ADHD, so it could also be that some of my memory pathways are messed up because of the dyslexia and stuff. I think also that's the reason why my timing it's really, really, really bad, because my view of time, it's weird. So I can never remember things in time properly. But then also when I play games, I cannot do timing properly and stuff. And I don't know if it's something like dyspraxia or something like that, because it's like usually if you're dyslexic, sometimes you can have some other stuff. I never had issues with dyscalculia, or because I'm actually like I used to be like quite decent in math, but it was mostly like my memory has always been really, really, really bad. Yeah, time jump. Oh, bless. Like, yeah, no, definitely. The thing that I remember is because me and Jamesimo, like, we kind of like lived through the entire evolution of gaming. We don't mention it much about our age just because, but we were born in 1984. So our first console was a Commodore 64 that we got from one of our cousins. And then from there, we basically played all of the consoles. It was, a lot of them was, oh, nice. The Amiga was good. So it was a combination of, we got a lot of video games as hand-me-downs from older cousins that then were like, they grew up a little bit. So it was like, oh, we got this console and that console. And then there was like, I think one time we got this console that it was with the Commodore 64, we had like so many games. I still have it in one of the boxes, but I have no idea if it still works. I recently moved, and I have a ton of boxes in the loft. And oh, we got Diana, darling. No, she still got the zoomies. We found out yesterday that she's capable of going to that tall walkway that we have on the wall. And it's like every few weeks they manage to get to new heights, quite literally. She almost gave me a heart attack. I was going to bed and needed to know where they were, and I couldn't. Oh yes, Monkey Island, it's so good. No, the Lion King game, that's evil. Like that game, if like that, it's some of the, oh bless, I'm going to sound like so silly. Some of the kids these days, they don't know how good they have it. Like the new games, you can save, you have save points, you have checkpoints, and if something happens, then you just restart from a place nearby. If anyone tries to play the old Lion King game, then if you die, even if you're towards the end of the game, you have to start from the start. And there was so many games like that back then. Like you either get good, or or you get good. You didn't have any other options. There was not a lot of guides. So some of the guides that were around there were paper guides. So you will buy like the book, or sometimes like some bits and pieces. They were like some bits of pieces they had in the booklets of the games, but a lot of times you had to either go into forums, like game forums, and figure out how other people figure out like the things, or sometimes once in a moon you will play a game and then not be able to finish it because you don't know what you need to do. Like, it's quite literally like that. That was so bad. Oh yeah. No, the Monkey Island games, we have all of them. I have no issue at some point like replaying them if we're going like for in the co-op ones, if we're going for, oh, let's go through memory lane, let's do some Monkey Island games. To be honest, there is the first couple I actually remember some of the puzzles, but there is the latest one I don't think I remember. So there is like there is one that I remember like a lot more. But some of the puzzles were so silly as well. And it was like some of those point-click adventure games, they were like so like a combination of ridiculous and good, and some of it had like silly puns. That some of the puzzles were, it was because of a punning game. But yeah, no, the Monkey Island always been cool game. Oh nice, I got some spicy eels. We need the speed. We want the speed. Yeah, we have like loads of games. One that I want to play when I finish with the Baldur's Gate, I want to replay Fallout. So there is a few of the Fallout games that I never finished because my ADHD ass cannot finish a long game if it needs to save my life. So there is one of my favorite games is Fallout 4. I never finished Fallout 4. I started that game at least 20-30 times. At least. And then if I then took a break because like, you know, life, work, whatever, and then I wouldn't play for a few days, I go back to the game and then absolutely don't remember where I was and then restarted the game. I've never finished it. Like, the start of the game done like 20 million times, never finished the game. So one of the things that I actually wanted to do with my playing in the channel is like try to have a little bit of accountability. So get a little bit of peer pressure to actually finish the games. Because I have the tendency to, oh my god, if I get even slightly bored with the game and the good brain chemicals, they're not going, I want to stop it and start another one. So like the instinct of saying fuck it and just start another one, it's the strongest thing ever. Oh, okay. Okay, no, that's good. Like, I think I got to that bit a few times in Fallout 4, but I never seen the end of it. I never seen the end. Oh, it's, oh, oops, sorry. I got excited. I forgot to not swear. I forgot to not swear. Give me spicy eels. Give me the spice. I actually, unfortunately, cannot eat spicy food anymore. Fair. I had 2 stomach surgeries, and after the second one, I cannot digest well anything that is pepper related, so I cannot eat spicy food anymore. But the one that is the saddest one for me, I cannot even have paprika. So I used to put, like, especially smoked paprika, like, everywhere, and I now cannot eat anything of the pepper family, including bell peppers. So it's like I cannot do spicy foods anymore. Because that, like, so annoying. Okay, I think we should go to the salon to check. Yeah, I remember. A good one for me. So we need to check for the plum pudding. So I'm going to try not to get distracted by just killing monsters. So we'll check and then we'll go through in the next. I want to finish this run. I want to start a new one. Come on, game. Give me the plum pudding. Oh, gluten. Oh, no, bless. Gluten is difficult. Because, like, there is a lot of places. Is it like a gluten intolerance, or is it like a full-on... a full-on allergies? Because a lot of places, like restaurants and stuff, don't give a ish about some people allergies. So sometimes, like, cross-contamination is bad. We do know some people that are celiac, and they have to be... I already have the stuffings. I need the plum pudding. I already have the stuffing. Oh my god. Oh, so you have to, even like slight contamination will mess you up. Yeah, no, you have to be very careful with that. Like, some me and Gemesimo were both from Italy, and there is a ton of people in Italy that are celiac. So a few years ago, they started having a lot more options. Like a lot more options for people that are celiac, and you get a ton more things in supermarkets. Restaurants are more careful, but it's always kind of like a hit and miss. So either it's a place you trust, or you have to be careful if they're going to mess up your food. It's the same thing I had a few times with pepper. So I will tell the people, like, listen, I cannot have anything in the pepper family in my food. Do not put it in. Let me know which of the things that I can eat. Then I'll be in the restaurant, start eating something, and then feel something was wrong, and then ask again, and then, oh, there was just a little bit. I'm like, now I'm going to throw up for a couple of hours, and like, oh, we can make you something else. I'm like, yeah, too late. I'm not going to be able to eat any... Oh, nice, lucky day. I'm not going to be able to eat anything anymore. So yeah, no, some places don't have the... they don't have enough... education on allergies, and they think people are just being picky about it instead of actually recognize it for how dangerous it is. Like, full-on blown celiac can kill people. Like, it can blow holes in someone's bowels. It can cause, like, people to end up in the hospital if they eat cross-contaminated food. And, like, and some restaurants do not take it seriously. Not at all. And it's crazy. Because if you're careful, it takes so little... oh, I need to drink. I almost finished the coffee. I'm going to drink some. This is actually not water, but it's fine. It's like, this is like the true neurodivergent experience, especially if you're ADHD. So I have coffee, I have caffeinated beverage, and I have water. So usually I have at least 2 different types of caffeine for my drinks. So it'll be either tea and coffee or coffee and a fizzy beverage that has caffeine, depending on the types. I usually don't like them a lot, but sometimes they help me digest stuff. Plus having the extra caffeine is just oh my god, why are the kittens so zoomed today? They're like, they have all the energy. Oh my god, the pillows. We have a set of pillows on the couch, so we're comfortable when we sit and play. So the setup that we have behind me, we have 2 TVs that are next to each other, and we have 2 PlayStation 5s. So we can either play together on an online game with a PlayStation game, or we can play 2 different games, or we can have like I don't know, a YouTube video or a video in one TV while we're playing in the other. But we have loads of pillows. But then, like, whenever the kittens have the zoomies, they knock the pillows like no tomorrow. So every single day is us putting back the pillows on the couch, that they get, like, they fall over and get pushed on the floor. Like, every 2 little seconds. Oh, bless, Jamissimo, you do not want to know. So, okay. Trigger warning for everyone that can get disgusted really easily. So, for, like, food agencies, for safety in food, they have a level of acceptance for traces of bug bits, like mouse droppings and stuff in food, because it can happen that with companies that make like food in batches, maybe like a bug or something falls through machineries and things. So there is a certain level of cross contamination where you can get like bugs in your food. One of the things that is very common is, I don't remember which allergy it is, because my memory sucks, but basically there is some people that have I don't remember if it's, oh my god, I need to Google it. I don't remember if it's a latex allergy or a different type of allergy. So there is a type of allergy that means that you're also allergic to cockroaches. So some proteins that are similar to something else will still trigger an allergy. Like, for example, if you're allergic to citrus and like oranges and lemons and stuff, you also will be allergic to pineapple. Even though it's not the same thing, it's similar enough that your body will recognize it. But basically, there is one allergy that as tangentially give you allergy to cockroaches. And one of the things that if you talk to an allergist, they'll tell you not to eat is chocolate. Because a lot of chocolate that get made has the possibility of having like small bug traces. So if you have someone that has that allergy, that you're also tangentially allergic to cockroaches, you cannot have chocolate bars, because there is a risk that there is contamination with bugs. So you can have like tiny little bit of cross-contamination with cockroaches bits. It is less common if it's a more pure type of chocolate. So if they don't have to mix it like with a lot of like butter and stuff like that. So the more like cocoa that you have and the less ingredients in the mixing, the lower the chances of this happening, but unfortunately it's still happening. So yeah, it's one of those things. Sometimes you don't actually want to look into these things, because then like people are like, oh my god, it doesn't mean that I ate that. I'm like, this happens. Like one of the things like that happens sometimes is like if you eat like organic food, sometimes you're going to bite into a bug. Like it happens. It's extra protein. Like it's not going to kill you. Like you're going to be disgusted for half a second, but it's not the end of the world. But sometimes it happens more with organic stuff. Like one of the things that one should always do if you eat like dates, like you always have to open them first, because if not you can find surprises in them. But it kind of like depends on the type of food. But then there is like some type of foods that then you'll discover it's one of the reasons why vegans don't eat certain things, like figs. That's how the fruit is made. Oh my god, I'm going to die. Okay, no, I didn't need to eat the second one. I got distracted and I almost got killed. So some of the fruits, like figs, have a symbiotic relationship with bugs. So the way figs usually produce fruit, I think all of the figs, if I remember correctly, but basically there is this type of wasp that have a very, very short life cycle. That has, I think it is all the figs, that has a symbiotic relationship with the fig plant. So what happens is the wasp put their eggs inside the fig, and then as the wasps grow up, one will get stuck in the fig, and then that is what creates around the fruit. So basically the insect uses the fig as its like nesting to put their young in, and then usually one of them would then like die inside of it to put their youngs in, and that's what creates the fruit. So if you eat figs, you're like most likely eating like at least like a small amount of wasp basically. But yeah, unfortunately, like I'm a curious person, so I do read in some of these things. But yeah, it's cursed knowledge for the most of it. I didn't remember. Is today a good luck day? I see a lot of quick stairs and a lot of horror nodes. So yeah, no, it must be a good luck day. Must be. Oh, I need to check the saloon. I've been getting distracted by the cool stuff in the mines. I'm forgetting to actually do what I need to do, because we're only missing the plum pudding, and I need that like ASAP. Okay, we got all the spicy eels and things. I need to finish this run. I need to finish the community center. Come on, game. Give me a plum pudding. I've been a loyal player for years. Come on, give me the plum pudding. Be nice. I'm going to check the trash cans as well. You can get like some food in the trash cans. But it depends. Different trash cans have different things that they can get. Oh, nice. I love that in one of the new patches you can give grandma the broken glasses as a gift. That it's technically trash, but then like apparently she loses a ton of pair of glasses. I'm going to go to the next day to just try and get the plum pudding. Okay. Let me grab the water so I can water the cat for the next day.